All right, guys. So I put together a really quick film study of our week one film. Y'all let me know what you think about it. One thing I thought we did really good about was killing the other teams with quick slants, hook routes, the short stuff. When they were playing back, we just moved the ball at will downfield, cross midfield just about every single time, got in the red zone almost every single drive. We just need to do a little bit better on our goal line plays, but we'll get that right next week. Killing them with run after catch like you see right here. It was I was really proud with that, and it'll open up our deep shots too downfield. One thing we need to do better about, this is just mostly for Terrell and me, is on throwbacks like this, there's opportunities for us to run for 10 or 15 easy yards with our legs, but we would instead take a deep shot downfield and wind up with an incompletion. And so 0 yards as opposed to 10 or 15 is not ideal. Like this one right here, Terrell got the throwback and just took off instantly and got a lot of good yards. And so we will continue to use our legs more next week. I don't need to worry about that. Last thing, this is a good example of me and Peyton. We had one good rep and one bad rep. The first one right here is the good rep, where I asked him to run a hook route right at the cone to the goal line, and as soon as he got to the cone, he just turned around and I put the ball right on him. The defender can't go through him, so we get the result we wanted. But on the second one, I wanted to hook at the cone, and I think we ran a little bit past the cone, and Kane tried to come back like a comeback route, but I don't have a whole lot of time back there when they're rushing quickly, so I threw it a little early and ended up short. So just be mindful that if we need a first down on third, or if we need a touchdown, make sure to just run it right to the cone and turn around. Don't make it harder than it has to be. That's just little miscommunication stuff. We'll pick that up with time. Defense, though. Defense, we really have to get right. In the history of football, there's been plenty of bad offenses or average offenses that had a good defense that still won championships, but there is no mediocre defense that's ever won anything. And history will tell you defense wins championships. So that's our first and foremost priority here, getting defense right. This right here is our base defense we're trying to run, in case anybody wasn't clear on that. We run a 3-2 zone. We have 2 cornerbacks and a middleman down low, about 2 to 7 yards from the line of scrimmage. No further than that. Really short. We got killed on the short routes last week in missing flags. And if somebody goes past you deep downfield, let them go. Those 2 safeties over the top, they are downfield to help with the over-the-top guys. Don't go chasing somebody if they leave your zone, because if you leave your zone, then somebody else will come right back into it. And we need everybody to be ready for whoever comes into their zone. We had good examples and bad examples of defense this past week. So let me start with the good examples right here. Did it surprisingly well quite a few times. So Diego, number 2 on the very left, he is the short corner. And so he's sitting kind of short. Somebody leaves his zone, but he stays where he belongs. And when somebody else comes into the zone, he's right there to pull the flag. And Kevin's there to help too. Perfect defense. On this one right here, they throw to the short left, but Damon is right there, pulls the flag. On this one, what happens here? Diego played it really well. Kevin played it well. They're just staying in their zone. They're not running, chasing people. They're staying in their general area. And we had a lot of good flag pulls right here. On this one, Diego stayed short, and they went behind him, and the safety's there to help and force an incomplete pass. We will take that. On this one, they go behind the corner, throw another deep pass, another incompletion, because Terrell at safety is there to help. And then on this one, Terrell gets an interception. We get some pitchbacks. That'll help us get some points on the board too, is getting picks, getting some laterals and whatnot. And so all those times we played defense really good. And it wasn't hard. It wasn't complicated. We simply just stayed in our zone and trusted our responsibility. The bad, though. This is important right here. Pay attention. So on this play right here, our safety came up to help, which he shouldn't have done, and then they left our corner trying to chase the receiver over the top. Thank goodness that he didn't see him, and so we were lucky we had an interception. That was still a bad rep. And of course, on the very next play, they realized what we were doing wrong, and so they threw the deep ball, and they get an easy long touchdown. It's hard for any corner to chase a receiver that's fast like that. I sure couldn't do it. Other examples right here is that when we have a safety trying to come down and pull the flag from a long distance, we're a lot more likely to miss flags like we did this week. And when you have a fast player on the other team running with a full head of steam, it's just hard to pull flags. So the best way to mitigate that is to not put ourselves in that position. On this next one right here, our corner is like 20 yards away, and so once he gets there to try to pull the flag, that dude's already running like a bat out of hell, and it's just hard to pull flags on these athletes out here. If our corner was about 2 to 5 yards away from the line of scrimmage, the dude would not have had that much momentum going. And on this last one right here, our safety came from over the top and tried to get down low, and they ended up throwing right behind him, and somebody was wide open. Thank goodness he dropped it, of course, but that was still an easy walk-in touchdown for them. So, just long story short, you guys, if we just stick to our zones, if our 3 low guys just stay low and do not leave that zone no matter what, and our 2 safeties stay deep and help with the over the top no matter what, we should be fine. It's not a matter of being under athletic or anything. We just need discipline. Just stick to our zone, stick to our responsibility. But we're a new team. This is our first time playing together, so of course we're going to have growing pains. That's totally understandable. I'm proud of y'all. I'm proud of the fight we put up, and I'm excited for next week. I think we're going to do a lot better next week. Y'all let me know what y'all thought of this.